In the action-packed world of superhero cinema, Kraven the Hunter, 2024, sets itself apart as a thrilling, gritty film that explores the untold story of the iconic Spider-Man villain. Directed by J.C. Chandor, this film doesn't just show us the antagonist, but also delves deeper into his psyche and his compelling origins. In a cinematic landscape that often glorifies the more heroic aspects of its characters, Kraven the Hunter takes a darker, more introspective approach. It seeks to explore the motivations behind one of Spider-Man's most notorious adversaries, and presents a narrative that is as much about internal struggle as it is about action-packed external conflicts. The film doesn't just depict Sergei Kravenov as a simple villain chasing down prey. Instead, it paints a multi-dimensional portrait of a man haunted by his past, wrestling with his identity, and searching for meaning in a world that seems to have abandoned him. Directed by J.C. Chandor, known for his work on films like Margin Call and A Most Violent Year, Kraven the Hunter represents a shift in superhero storytelling, taking a more grounded and psychological approach to its central character. The film opens with a raw, intense action sequence that sets the tone for what's to come. From the first frame, the audience is thrust into the heart of Kraven's world, a brutal, unforgiving landscape where survival of the fittest reigns supreme. The film establishes Kraven as a force to be reckoned with, yet it doesn't shy away from showing his vulnerabilities. This balance of brutal action and psychological complexity is what makes Kraven the Hunter stand out in a genre that is often criticized for its reliance on spectacle over substance. Fred Hechinger brings to life the character of Sergei Kravenov, aka Kraven the Hunter, a man who's not just hunting for prey but also fighting against his own inner demons. Fred Hechinger, an actor known for his versatile roles in projects such as The White Lotus and Fear Street, brings a unique intensity to the role of Sergei Kravenov. His portrayal of Kraven is not merely one of a hunter, but rather that of a man caught in an endless internal battle. Kraven is a man of contradictions. He is both ruthless and compassionate, driven by vengeance yet searching for a higher purpose. Throughout the film, Hechinger's performance provides the emotional core of the narrative, revealing the complexities of Kraven's psyche. The character's inner conflict is explored in depth, especially when it comes to his relationship with his father, Dmitri. The tension between father and son runs throughout the film, and Hechinger's portrayal of Kraven as a man striving to find his own identity while being constantly reminded of his father's influence is a highlight. The film cleverly uses flashbacks and fragmented moments of introspection to offer glimpses into Kraven's troubled past, showing how his upbringing shaped the man he has become. The film kicks off with a raw, intense action sequence, setting the tone for a film that's as much about personal conflict as it is about battles against external threats. From the opening moments of Kraven the Hunter, it's clear that this film is going to be different. The action is unrelenting, fast-paced, and brutal, with Kraven tracking down and confronting his prey in an almost animalistic fashion. The sequence is a thrilling mix of choreographed violence and visceral moments that draw the audience in, setting up Kraven's skills as a hunter and establishing his reputation as a formidable adversary. However, it's not just about the physical action. As the camera follows Kraven through lush jungles and treacherous terrains, it also delves into his state of mind. There is a sense of loneliness in his journey, a feeling that he is not just hunting animals, but also something deeper within himself. This blend of action and introspection gives the film an added layer of depth, making it more than just a typical superhero or villain origin story. As Kraven chases his prey across various exotic locations, the audience is taken through a story of vengeance, family ties, and a man's desperate search for meaning in a world that's turned against him. The film's plot is driven by Kraven's desire for vengeance. After a tragic event involving his family, Kraven embarks on a mission to hunt down those responsible. However, his quest for revenge is not as straightforward as it seems. As Kraven pursues his targets across various exotic and perilous locations, from dense jungles to sprawling cities, the film presents a larger narrative about Kraven's search for meaning and redemption. The stakes are raised as Kraven begins to question whether vengeance is truly the answer to his pain. Russell Crowe's performance as Dimitri, Kraven's father, adds a layer of emotional weight to the film. Dimitri is not merely a villain in the traditional sense. He is a deeply flawed character who, like his son, is struggling with his own demons. Crowe brings a depth and gravitas to the role, portraying a father who loves his son but whose actions have irreparably damaged their relationship. The tension between Kraven and Dimitri is palpable, and their strained interactions serve as a crucial driving force in Kraven's journey. Russell Crowe's character, Dimitri, delivers a masterful performance as Kraven's father, whose relationship with his son is fraught with tension and a dark history. Dimitri is a man who believes in survival at any cost, and this philosophy has deeply impacted Kraven. Crowe's portrayal of Dimitri is both intimidating and tragic. His relationship with his son is built on a foundation of manipulation, control, and a dark history that haunts both men. The film slowly reveals the depths of their past, showing how Dimitri's actions have shaped Kraven into the man he is today. Throughout the film, Kraven's desire to prove himself to his father becomes a key motivator. However, as the story progresses, it becomes clear that Kraven's relationship with Dimitri is more complicated than just father-son rivalry. The complexities of their bond add a layer of emotional depth to the film, making Kraven's journey of self-discovery all the more poignant. The film continues to unravel the complexity of Kraven's character. The theme of man versus self is evident in every scene, where Kraven questioningly struggles with his hunting instincts and his drive to avenge his family. One of the most fascinating aspects of Kraven the Hunter is its exploration of the theme of man versus self. Throughout the film, Kraven grapples with his own identity and the conflicting impulses that define him. On one hand, he is a hunter by nature, driven by the desire to seek out and defeat his prey. On the other, he is a man seeking redemption for the sins of his past and trying to reconcile his violent tendencies with a desire for justice. As Kraven's journey unfolds, the audience is invited into his internal struggle. He is not a simple villain. Rather, he is a tragic figure who must confront the darkness within himself. This struggle is brilliantly portrayed by Aaron Taylor-Johnson, whose performance brings Kraven to life with raw emotion and an unwavering sense of determination. Kraven's internal conflict is reflected in the film's pacing and tone, with moments of calm introspection interspersed with bursts of violent action. Aaron Taylor-Johnson's performance brings the character of Kraven to life with raw emotion and uncompromising determination. Aaron Taylor-Johnson, known for his roles in Kick-Ass and Avengers: Age of Ultron, brings a level of intensity and vulnerability to the character of Kraven that makes him more than just a stereotypical action hero. Taylor-Johnson's portrayal of Kraven is complex. He is a man driven by anger, but also one who is seeking a sense of peace and purpose. The actor excels at conveying Kraven's internal turmoil, allowing the audience to see both the brutal hunter and the vulnerable man beneath the surface. The film's climax is a thrilling mix of fast-paced action and high-stakes drama. The final confrontation between Kraven and his rivals is pulsating with energy and emotional weight, culminating in a decision that leaves Kraven choosing his true path. The climax of Kraven the Hunter is a thrilling culmination of everything the film has built up to. The final confrontation between Kraven and his rivals is a masterclass in action choreography, with tense moments of high-stakes drama and physicality. Yet, it's not just about the action. It's also about Kraven's emotional journey. As he faces off against those who have wronged him, Kraven is forced to make a choice that will determine his future. The decision he makes is a pivotal moment in his evolution, one that will shape the man he becomes. The last act provides a conclusion that's not just about the end of the hunt, but the beginning of Kraven's true evolution. The film's ending answers questions about justice, redemption, and the cost of seeking vengeance. In its final moments, Kraven the Hunter offers a conclusion that is both satisfying and thought-provoking. The film's ending doesn't tie everything up neatly. Instead, it leaves the audience with lingering questions about justice, morality, and the price of vengeance. Kraven's journey is far from over, and the ending suggests that the real hunt is only just beginning. Kraven the Hunter is a complex, multi-layered film that raises the bar for superhero origin stories. With incredible performances from Hechinger, Crowe, and Taylor Johnson, and a story that's as gritty as it is heart-wrenching, this film stands out as a masterful addition to the superhero genre. Kraven the Hunter is a film that defies expectations. It's not just about action and spectacle. It's about a man's struggle to reconcile his past with his future. With its captivating performances, compelling story, and deep exploration of Kraven's character, the film sets a new standard for superhero origin stories, proving that sometimes the best villains are the ones with the most complicated motivations.